Okay, I'm listening to comedy because sometimes I do that. I find that I won't watch comedy very often. I am more of a I don't know, drama or something. I don't know. Even though I'm a comedian myself, it works that way. Right, let me just share this onto my own page because that's really all I care about. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Hi, Gina. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Depending on how you're saying it. Oh my goodness, I could not remember the name of my own group. Hi Tina, how y'all's doing? Alright, so I'm wearing the same fucking shirt as yesterday. Alright, I am my true colors. Alright, so here's what I got going on today. I am in like such a miserable way, and I really get this way when it comes to hey Cindy, how you doing, baby? Coming through the hurricane. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear them. Okay, so I have these little fucking flies around. Now, hi Haley, how are ya? Okay, I'm not gonna forget to tell this story. Let me. All right, I only have a little weed to put in my stuff. I'm like still dragging it from yesterday. I have no. I'm not like I can't even be bothered with going into Delaware like it's 5 fucking days. So I'm gonna see if I can get some dry marijuana up here and then deal with that. You're missing me? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna put a little bit up in here, see what I can find to grab up into here. Okay, so my name is Lisa Ann. This is the news. We're doing news, okay? I'm not cooking. I'm doing news. I asked people over the weekend if they would want me to do the news, and they said, yes, please. So we're going to do the news. I did the news yesterday. You know, I'm not comfortable with it yet. I don't normally do the news. So I'm a little weird. Like, I can be very funny about things. But, that's a good enough dab for anyone else except for me. Oh, I'm so glad that you're able to work. You know, it's definitely a good thing. All right, you need to come off of here. Off. See, then I wind up with a nice hit, enough for at least during while we talk. Okay, so my name is Lisa Ann. We're doing the news. Usually I do cannabis, which we're going to be smoking. And Lisa's on her last leg, so she's scraping every bottom of every bottom. Although, you know, my bottoms are always like have dabs in them. Like there's always dabs in there. No, I'm not cooking today. Nope. When I do the news, I'm not cooking. Hey, Sherry, how you doing, baby? when I do when I'm doing the news, I'm not cooking. I'm still cooking. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just made a banana bread the other day. I have the last piece today. So I have to cook something either later on tonight or tomorrow. All right. So all right, you ready to do cheers? Hi, Tina Marie. How are you? Y'all ready to do some cheers? Y'all ready to do some cheers? Y'all ready? My ass is getting fat. Let me just explain to you. I didn't know everybody's kind of going through this where they're getting fat, anybody who's kind of home. But I was already home to begin with. I should not be gaining weight, okay? But when you're out of your surroundings and you don't like really have you have a stove, but it's not really your stove, and you can, whatever. Kind of goes back and forth. That's where it is. You started without me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Cheers, y'all guys. Cheers, 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 cheers. All right, so I know the top says news, and we'll get to that in like a minute. But let's go about what's going on with me. Let's talk about me. That's what you guys come here for, to talk about me, right? All right, so let me explain to you. I'm still working on getting here. I've been here now for a little over a month. And like a couple of days over a month. It's 8 days over a month, okay? And I've only gotten back to my storage unit once. Okay. That being said, it takes me a really long time to use up a garbage bag. Okay? A long time. Like 2 weeks. If I'm by myself, one garbage bag for the entire house. 2 weeks. Unless I'm, like, if I'm cooking online 3 times a week like I used to, maybe 1 week. But that's because I'm using recycling. Now I'm doing recycling here too. But all my stuff that's in the storage has my garbage cans there. Okay? Now, this has nothing to do with dogs. This has to do with flies. So I am pretty sure that the flies got into my bag and made a nest, because now I have all these little baby fucking flies. And you know they're baby flies, okay? They're not gnats. They're not the nighttime bugs. They're flies. They're house flies, because house flies, hey Karen, how you doing? Are like fucking spastic when they're doing, even when they're babies, they're fucking spastic. So last night, I had more than, you know, like anyone who has had a nest in their house of houseflies knows this. All of a sudden, when you see too many flies and you've been through that already, you're like, too many baby flies. You're like, where's the nest? Now, I just fucking moved in here, okay? There really can't be, like, I'm going through everything. There's nothing out other than my fucking bananas. My bread's uptight. Everything is in a box. Like, I have to clean a little bit. I mean, the dogs throw around their dog food a little bit, but you know. So I go in and I was like, fuck. Because I hadn't taken out the garbage this past. I had fucking room in the trash bag. I know this is bullshit. But I had room in the trash bag. How am I going to waste a trash bag? Fill it up. I buy the stretchy ones so that I can fill up the garbage bag. Like, I ain't wasting shit. I do. I really hate wasting shit. So I go into my bathroom, which I'm going to put the air on because it's getting warm in here. Now, I had put the garbage in the bathroom in the in the tub because it has a closing. It has a shower type thing so you can close it. And now you're alone. See, I only use a little bit. So one too many flies landed on me. They're on my fucking TV, but they're not on my TV because I can kill the ones that are regular around on my TV because they don't move like flies. They don't move like house flies. Fuck. So I go in to my bathroom and it's not like it's, all right, listen to me. It's not like it was out of control. You're going to come in here and you're going to go, there's only not a couple flies in here. Like, what are you talking about? But if you have ever been infested by flies, you know it fucking freaks you out. Oh, well, I got all that. I open it up and I'm like, now there's probably like 10 flies in there, but it's enough. It's enough. I gather it all up and it's not even like I have it closed, those little fuckers. So I put it outside. I have to actually go and take it to the garbage can. And I go back into my bathroom and all the ones that were left behind was like, you took our food, you took our whatever, you took whatever. So I like clean the entire bathroom. So now I have a few hanging around and it's just making me anxious that I didn't find where the thing, where like, I know it's the garbage, like, hello Ellen, how are ya? Okay, so I have these things and it's only a little flies, like, it literally, like at this point I've only seen like a couple of them, but it's flipping me out. It's making me absolutely fucking bananas. So I bought these for the mouse, and when you take it, I'll show you. When you take it out, it looks like this, right? And this is so that they stick, but I don't know why I got these because I almost like, then I have to kill the mouse. So I'm not really sure why I got these. So you open it up and it's just got sticky there. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on the stove. By the stove. I'm gonna put it on the stove. I don't really want it touching anything. So I bought this. So I just opened it because it has a ton of glue on it and they just fucking land on everything. I should put a few pieces of cookie on there. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So needless to say, I need a garbage can. See, there's one right there, and it, you know how houseflies are. So these are baby houseflies, so they're like fucking jacked up houseflies. But, and there's like one there, and I'll see maybe, I don't know, there's not like there's a whole bunch now. It's not like, it's PTSD. Totally PTSD when it comes to this. All right, so let's look up. What is anybody have any news they want to discuss with me? Okay, so what I do now, I got up, I made my coffee. I sat and drank about half the coffee before I then decided, all right, you know what, I really should go online. I promised you guys I would go online. Like, I've been promising things to my audience for 6 months with like no follow through. Oh, you know, I can be making other things. Next week, I'm going to be getting my glycerin. I only have one more thing that I can do with cannabis, one more recipe. And then I got to make my glycerin, which I'm getting the weed on the 4th. Yes. Yes. Masks are, is it at where you are? We, the last I heard, we should, okay. Well, I have two thoughts, and they're both facts. Last I heard, we should be wearing masks in the house, which I so fucking feel is true. And you know, it was hard, but I did wear a mask. And it wasn't hard. It was hard to wear the mask, but at the end I didn't. But when you leave the house, you're supposed to have a mask on when you leave the house. Sherry, see what I'm saying? It's fucking hard. Only in public places. Yeah, no. You really, like, if a cop was on the street, on my street, I don't know how far my street goes. Like, because it is a street, but like we're the only one on the street, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. But if I open my door and come outside of the house, I should have a mask on. And he's going to reprimand me if I don't. Milligrams on my gummies. Depending on how I make them, sweetheart. Sometimes, you know, I've been making them so that they're 100 milligrams so I can eat one at a time and be good. That's a lot of milligrams, you know what I'm saying? And that's really just a start. I really should eat my banana bread and get my mojo going. People will eat the same, or like will eat what I'm eating and they'll fucking pass out. All right, so that's where we are with that. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Let's see what's, you know, there'll be something. Hello. Something will pop up for my state and where I'm living, or where I am. Like, a lot of times my news feed will pick up I'm in a new location and just start sending me news from there. So let's see. All right, so there was a fire on the campgrounds. Man stabbed several times in face. Ugh. Okay, so that's in my area. Another in my area. Victim of arson needs your help. Monroe County. I think this is where I am. Man sentenced to death. A woman found hanging in scrapyard. Oof. Nazareth. No, what the fuck that is. Body recovered. There's a lot of bad shit that goes on here, not for nothing. Like, this is why I don't like deal with the news too, you know, but I've been dealing with since the last. Well, here's what we got going on what are we agreeing with? Insanity, wearing a mask outside alone. Oh, I know. You got okay. Got 1,000 of candy bar. Is that like, no. That's like Wait, is it 1,000 milligrams or 100 milligrams? If it's 100 milligrams, then it's 10. If it's 1,000 milligrams, it's probably more like 100. That's some scary shit right there. Potent. Potent, and you're gonna fall asleep. If you eat the whole thing. If you can down that, I fucking like that. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Have a great day, and stay safe, and you know all the things you're supposed to do. All right. Oh, 1,000. So you have 10 pieces in the bar, then that's 100 milligrams. That's a lot. That's a lot. You're gonna have to eat like a little piece of the little piece. That candy bar is for people who need like 400 to start. That's usually what that's for people like that. That's not usually like, usually you'll get something with that's 100 milligrams, like a whole brownie. It's 100 milligrams, 100. Yeah, if you don't do fucking weed, like, I would love to have that chocolate bar. Let me just tell you. Okay, I would love it. Exactly, Diana, girl. Hey, you messaged me for 2 lotions. Didn't I, girl? Didn't I? Let's see. I sent you an invoice and you didn't pay it, although you wanted 2 lotions. Hang on. Hang on. It's there, my friends. Okay, it's sent, my girl. You're gonna love it. You are going to love it. Anyone who uses it on their lupus rash loves it, because you know, they pop up in like fucking a minute, and then it takes forever for them to go away. But my girls who use it, and then it's gone in the same amount of time that it popped up, which is great. I have a, sorry, there's, oh. I have like a thing that I think is a fly there. You ordered one and I thought I paid it, but I didn't. Please just bill me for 2. Okay, got you. I got you. It's already sent. If someone asks me for lotion, I really just gotta like pull it up and do it. So I'm gonna I'm gonna cancel that in the I'm gonna go back to it and cancel it later. All right, we were talking about news. I gotta put my contacts in. All right, so usually I go to my Twitter. Listen, you know what? I didn't watch any news right before I went to bed last night. So when I got up today, I really didn't have any other news. I really didn't have news that I like was ready to talk about. What lotion? Oh, I make lotion. hang on. I make lotion, and here it is. I was about to like lose my mind. All right, so I make lotion, which this one's a mess. But all right, so I make lotion. This is what it looks like. All right, it's kind of like, but it also melts really quick during the summer. And last summer I had huge problems with that. So I figured out a different way to send it. But this is not really people's priority if they can. So this is what it's like, right? And it's a CBD lotion. It's 1-to-1 ratio CBD. I use it for everything. Everything. Okay, meaning my pains, my boo-boos, all my boo-boos. Okay, we're going to just go all the boo-boos. All of them. All right. So I have it in this unmarked, not on purpose. I just really can't afford to mark them. I don't have the money to do it right now. I'm hoping that will come later on in life. Not too much later on. So this is my lotion. All right. Yes, it is the best ratio. Okay. I have a few different, I have there's honeysuckle, because that's the main scent. And then it's lavender. It's my secret ingredients that I'm gonna have to put on the packaging at some point. I have other essential oils in there, so I have a bunch of essential oils. Honeysuckle's the main scent, and so yeah, this is what it looks like. You can just, I hate the whole wasting thing, and having to like dip your hand into something, although I will like take a chunk off of mine, but I have little ones too somewhere, and these are I think that's 2.5 ounces. It's $28 plus shipping, so $32 altogether. And it's great. It's good. It lasts me a long time, and I'll like, if you have a boo-boo and you put it on the boo-boo, your skin is growing back in less than 12 hours. Like, it's crazy. I use it on my dogs. Okay, I put it on their boo-boos. So if my dog has a hot spot, I'll grab a clump off and I'll rub it into the hot spot. And in 24 hours, you won't even see a scab left. It's freaking crazy. Like, I think that's, to me, it's the best for me. If you are looking to order, I know I love honeysuckle. It's my favorite. If you're new, for this time only, but today only, there's a shop button that you can hit, all right, at the top of my page. However, like, if you want, you can just send me in my private message your email address and how many you want, and then I will send you an invoice. And then, because I've had problem in the past and I don't want to deal with this ever again, everybody gets a tracking number. Like, I have, because it's the track, because I normally, from my old home, did everything in my house. So I had, ooh, I wonder if I can use my girl's. I wonder if she has a, I know I have a printer. I can't wait to get my printer back so that I can, like, the tracking number used to go straight to my customer. And because I've been out, it's been so long. Hello, Andrea. How you doing? All right, Tammy, send me your. See, there's fly. There's fly. There's fly. Get out of here. Tammy, send me your private message me your email address and how many you want. I know. You know what? You know what happened is it was my fault. But none of my packages went out. And it was my fault. And so I had never sent anything. And you know what happened? It was not that it was that I had sent it without and then put my receipt in my pocket and didn't think about it again, and I got an email and I was in the middle of being homeless and seriously did not give a fuck about anything else, because to me everything was done. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta come home and send them like right away, because I can't, like, I would get home and then I would say I would send it and it's sent and it's done. Like, it's usually sent the next day. Yeah, life is just life has been absolutely crazy. And so I had said, everybody to just hang in with the mail because it's off. Everybody's mail is off. And things are going missing, but this was my fault. It was my fault. Okay? It wasn't just even one fucking person either. It was like, I want to say it was 3 or 4 people. But I always say wait 2 weeks. Like, you gotta give 2 weeks for that piece of mail to get there. A couple of years ago, I mistakenly gave a whole bunch of mail to my mail girl and she didn't click it in front of me, which I should have made her do. And I couldn't track the fucking package. These fucking customers were killing me. And I was like, it's on its way. It's on its way. I swear it's fucking on its way. But I feel so bad because you can't yell at the mailman. So you yell at the person who's the order's with, right? Andrea orders from me every month. Oh, all right. So it's $32. That includes shipping. And in comparison to CBD 1:1 ratio, is like $50. What? That's why I wouldn't buy it. Before I started making this shit, I wouldn't use it. Because I wasn't going to spend my money on lotion. $55 in lotion. Ugh, suck my ass. And I know, like, when you go to 28, but that's like, I had to, like, yeah, I have to be able to make something from this. So, but I don't like robbing people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like robbing people, no matter what. Like, I really, really have a hard time with that. And, I have had suggestions. Let me explain to you what suggestions I have had. I have had, put it into a different bottle because they'll, some will get left behind and they'll have to get it sooner. I don't like that. Okay? You should market, you should put them into all different size bottles with different scents and market them as different uses, and you can charge different prices for that. More for some, less for some, blah, 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 blah. I have one here. Isn't it better just to have one for everything? No? Like, If I have to have one product to take up all the spice, I do. I have a cleaning product, right? Let's pretend this is the cleaning product. Okay, I have one bottle that does for everything. For the all-purpose cleaner, one bottle. One bottle. Hey, Lourdes. I just like that. So, but this is, here's the thing. I talk about it like when my girl calls me and she's like, well, she uses it for, she has eczema. She has yeast infections. She uses it for her daughter's acne. She uses it on her dog. She uses it on everybody's boo-boos. Her man uses it for his back pain, which I think I brought more. I was thinking I brought more. I don't even know, though. Right. And I can't, yes, Diana, see, yeah. Now, if I had, like my sores only come up so often, and I think that's because, I have, most of the time, have cannabis running through my system. So I think that's why I don't have like many skin type things. But when you get burned, okay, you put it in the freezer, right? You keep it in the freezer. I think always keeping it in the freezer is a good place, or a refrigerator. I like it cool, just my thing. I put it into the refrigerator, in you take it out of the freezer, and I've had some nasty burns from cooking, and you just kind of like, for like 10 minutes, and all of a sudden the pain's gone. Just gone. Like, when I'm talking to somebody about it, and they're like, it does this, and I'm like, right, it's unbelievable. I talk like I didn't make it myself, because it's unbelievable. Yes, lotion too. And for anyone who has ashy skin, apparently I went on a date with a guy. He was super dark skin. Super dark skin. And he was like, he's telling me that he has some of the most ashiest skin. And I'm like, right? So I just gave him a little lotion. I was like, here, try it. And he was like, it works fabulous. But I didn't talk to him anymore, so I don't know if he wanted lotion ever again, but I didn't pay attention to him. Yours stays in your nightstand? Yeah. Well, my house is only this big. So, although, here's the thing, I still like to have certain things in certain places. I just like to keep mine in my refrigerator. That's really what's it about. Because, you know, there's sometimes when I am weird about keeping my house cool. Like, I will not keep my house cool because I don't mind staying warm, because I don't want to use the electricity, so on and so forth. You tossed a very expensive script. Oh, interesting. Yes, to fridge. Yes. Fridge. Fridge makes it nice. Right. And with this, you get to use. You get to use it. You. For people who are like really using it every single day, it's a month. So I have some people who order 2 per month, and it's when you compare it to what you would be getting on the other hand, it's just way more for way less. Ah, it does feel so good cold. I love it cold. It's my favorite. There are times where I forget that I have it. So dumb. Like, it's so dumb that I'm like, I don't, wind up talking about my lotion today instead of news. I don't even know what's going on in the news. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking I wasn't going to come online because I didn't watch the news last night. I watched some news, but I didn't like nothing that was other than the deaths going up, the things. Some people are starting to get under control. Some counties, but it's some counties, 3 counties, are starting to get 3 things under control, and everybody else is just going out of fucking ass backwards. And I implore for anyone to wear, just please be as careful as you can. That's what I say. It's if you don't want to wear a mask, I get it. But don't start a fight, and don't cough on people. What are you doing? Oh! Ow! Ow! I have something I want to talk about that I'm passionate about. All right, y'all ready for this one? Holy shit. And I'm sure that this is news that a lot of people saw because it was on the fucking internet. It was more I saw it on the fucking news first. Then I saw it rolling through the fucking internet, which is basically what I said. So there was a couple, and if you don't know, there was a couple who was walking, I don't know, in a Marshall's, I think it was, or a TJ Maxx, with swastika. Now, I'm not saying that shit right. But the Nazi sign, swastika. I'm not saying it right. I'm finding that I haven't said a lot of things right for a long time, and I'll tell you that in another story. So, and they have it on here, and it's a big red, and then there's white and black, right? Now, what I saw from this couple was they were waiting. Their point was to walk out. Now, these... If you're going to try and represent something, you should try and represent it well, okay? And not look like you just walked out of the bar. I don't know. If you're going to say something, you might as well be, good about it anyways. So they are just waiting. You can see in their eyes, the person who's recording, you can see that they're just waiting for somebody to say something. And so somebody finally does. They're like, fuck you. I have my rights. Which, again, I get. And here's what I've been trying to explain to people. And this is people around me. We live in a place that it's free. Okay, we're free to express ourselves. Although it doesn't feel like we're free to express ourselves anymore, right? But we are, essentially. Okay, if you wanna express yourself, you can. If you wanna keep a job, maybe though, you can't. Okay, because you have to express yourself only to what that job allows you to. And if you take that job, then you're honored to that. And I don't find a fucking problem in that, okay? But if nobody would have fussed with these fucking people, they would have went out and went home. Defeated. But because you felt it necessary to call them out, don't you think that's a fucking cry for help? That's like making a protest with 2 fucking out of shape people in TJ Maxx, okay? No. You leave those pieces of shit alone, because they were just looking to get recorded. They were looking to get on the internet. They were looking to be a part of something. And when you go ahead and film it, post it, that's not so much. But in that moment, you make a fuss about it. Like, they know this is, they were newsworthy. And they knew that. But if nobody would have made a fuss over them, they would have just went home. Just saying. Yes, I am having random thoughts. Yes. You know, and that's the thing. Like, when I decided that I was going to come online and do this, I knew that I had to be transparent, because I'm not a good liar. Like, if you see something, I have to be okay with that. If my life is open. So if I am in control of my own content, I'm in control of what I give you, and I have to be aware of what I'm giving you, and the fact that I do talk all the time. Like, I just don't think about what I say. And if it's my life and I went through that situation, then I feel I have the right to tell it to whomever the fuck I want. So I knew when I started this, I had to be transparent, because I'm not a good liar. You know, people are going to catch up with me sooner or later. They're going to find me one day and they're going to go, oh, no, she was living in a trailer that whole time. She thought you would live. No. Like, I'm not like that. So, but, you know, when you're going out and you're representing a company, you need to be your fucking person, man. You need to be the person that fucking company wants you to be. But if these asshole peoples want to wear that on their shirt, they want to put it on their fucking head, whatever, it doesn't become relevant until someone else says something. And that's like, it's not relevant. If nobody talks about it, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is, don't give people the satisfaction, because that's what they're looking for. You played right into their hand, to the person who was yelling at them, because they're like, fuck you, thank you. They were just, you know what? They was so, and I put my hands up like this because y'all know this is embarrassment. Okay, I felt embarrassment for these people. You gotta be sisters from another Mr. someone. Right, they get their 5 minutes of fame, and that's it. Like, I do my show, all right, and I literally have people that will scare the shit out of me at a stoplight, and you know, that I intend for that to be the situation where people know me and I don't know them, and they stop me and they yell at me, not yell bad at me, you know, they're always like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, what? Because I'm never fucking paying attention. They're just looking for that, you know, that they knew when they walked out that someone's gonna fucking make a mess of this. And, you know, they're looking for someone to stop them going in from somewhere. Something happening with people. Something happening with the cops, because you can sue somebody in there. You can find somebody to sue in there, I'm telling you. The bullshit. This bull fucking shit. So, when you see a crackhead like me, you record them. When you see someone doing something special, you should record them. If you see somebody doing something like a piece of shit, you should never nobody should see it on the internet, because then it makes them relevant. It kills me. It fucking kills me. And I'm sorry, I spit it out. Spit it out. I don't understand like, there's no reason why they can't go home and they could get online and express their thoughts, although I don't really know. You know, I'm not sure on, there is 1 or 2 platforms that you cannot post certain shit, and that may be some of that certain shit. Yeah, they wanted a viral video. I want a viral video. Like, but I've been busting my ass for 2 fucking years. And I was going there. I was getting there when I had to leave my ex. Like, I was there. I had 10,000 views. I'm fucking mad that, like, I could not get it together, and my brain couldn't get it together, like, where I was living, like, and then the coronavirus, I couldn't move. It was like such a fucking clusterfuck. But now I'm getting back up on my feet, so it's kind of like, if you want to put your word out there, you can. It's just harder to become viral. Like, you really have to, someone has to kind of pick it up from someone that, and then someone with like a good following has to then share it. A lot of people don't know they can share my material, and all my material is shareable. But you know, I'm busting my ass for 2 years. What's wrong with that? Like, go out and bust your ass. If you want to be known, if you want to have your 15 minutes of fame, listen, I make my fame every fucking day that I come online. They could feel this 3 times a week if they wanted to. All they need to do is go home and fucking bake. They look like a fucking Dweedledee and Dweedle fucking dumb, so I'm sure fucking people would relate and watch them. Like, that's how stupid it is. You know, right now is such a special time for anybody who has, like, extra things going. Fucking, okay, and I'm gonna say this, okay? You ready? Ready? Okay? This was on the news. And this is something that I want to say to y'all, because this is like, I have to give it to myself too. I give it to myself first, this advice first, even though I'm already doing it. This girl couldn't pay for an apartment anymore. Had to move back in with her mother. They came up with a company called Mother's Love, or Love of Mama, or Mama Love, or some shit like that, and it's fucking cereal mixed in with shit. They're packaging up and sending it out to y'all. Did you hear me? They're making like sweet Chex Mix type of thing. Here we go. Not but Chex Mix. With all different types of cereals. And they're like, if someone's in need, if someone you need to make them feel special, here you go. Oh my God! Do you know, you're fucking looking at it going, I want that. I want that, right? I almost took my ass. Don't worry about that, Susie. I almost took my ass to the website to fucking go, I'm gonna buy that, right? I ain't got no money to be buying that shit. Like, I cannot go and buy overpriced cereal with fucking chocolate on it and sprinkles and shit. I can do that in my own damn kitchen. But the girl is making, money. Like, the girl is doing well. So when I say, if you have anything that you can do and you're out of your job, like, if you can make fucking lasagna, there's a woman making fucking lasagna. If you can scratch your ass on a daily basis and put a video up, it's gonna work. Like, oh yeah, baby dog. Where's baby dog? Hi, baby dog. Come on over. Come here. Baby dog, come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Say hi to everyone. Oh, yeah, that was good. Hello. Now say hi to everyone. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. There you go, kiss. There's my baby. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Over here. Say over here. No. Say hello. Gonna say hello? Hello. Hello. Say hello. 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 Is you crazy? Oh, you're crazy though. He does hello. Like he says he will do it. He will do the 2 syllables for me. Only off air. Hello. Say hello. Say hello. Right, baby dog? What the baby dog? I know. Say hello. Say hello. No, hello. Oh, okay. All right. That's talking to your brother now. Just relax. All right, there was something on my screen that I went, oh. All right, Dr. Fauci says, let's see what he has to say. Dr. Fauci, he's such a cute little man. There are days where I wonder if he's married. Love that scientist shit. All right, what is this? All right, he says, all right, so it's just fucking vaccine news. They keep on saying about the vaccine, but I don't really understand how they could be ready with a vaccine, being that there's a whole new mutated, the virus has mutated already with what has gone on in the West. So I'm not really sure how they can do that. Let's see what the president has to say today. I'm sorry if you love the president. I think he's comical. I go to his thing to, see what's going on. I have a whole bunch of weed things on here, which I stepped into. My Twitter is my what I want to call it, is my political side, even though I do a lot of other bullshit in there. Okay, so Big Pharma, which I thought he was working with. This is his latest tweet, I think, 4 hours ago. Now, his latest claim, which we just had on Friday, Big Pharma, and he's supposed to be with Pharma. Like, this is, I don't get it. So Big Pharma, and so now he's against. This is Tuesday. Friday he was with them. Big Pharma is taking television ads trying to make the case that I am raising prescription drug prices on seniors. Now, I'm going to put that face down. I'm going to explain something to you. My insurance copay was raised by 5 cents. Okay, 5 cents. 5 cents. Okay, but that 5 cents, when you think about it, turns into bazillions of dollars real fucking fast. real fast. So when you take the copay off of one, if you shed it back, here's the thing, when you go and pull something back, you gotta give something, okay? And that 5 cents will do it, okay? And believe it or not, a lot of people, no, it was 10 cents. It was 10 cents. It went from 125 to 135, which is ridiculous, right? But it's still 5-10 cents that still turns into bazillions of dollars. Okay, what I have done, the ad is a lie. What I have done will lead to a 50% reduction in prices. Okay, so that he's saying that from Friday, at least, and Big Pharma is not happy about it. No other president would be able to produce what I have. You'll see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So when you see those nasty ads from Big Pharma, remember, the only reason they are going all out is the massive price reduction you are getting. Not good for them. Plus, I was only president. Plus, I was only president in 51 years that got a prescription D reduction. I'm not sure about that. I am so not sure about that. So this is kind of like I read that, right? And then I kind of go on and see what the tweets have to say. Like, this is my entertainment. I'm sorry if you like weirded out by this, but it's a little bit of my entertainment. Unknown call. So the one guy I follow, he says, once again, you've been bragging for 3 years about lowering drug prices. So when is it actually going to happen? Also, August 2nd will be 2 weeks from the day that you promised to, he says, sigh, comprehensive health care plan in 2 weeks. How's that coming along, bro? He fucking is funny. That guy is funny as hell a lot of times. He just makes me laugh. You know, originally I make fun of him, make fun of to myself, kind of, not really to anybody, but I'm just kind of like, who comes out and talks like that? Like, I always think behind the scene, no matter what the president does in your face, behind the scenes, things are under control. I'm not so sure. Like, this is the first time in my whole history of my 50 years of being on, my 47 years, so it's 48 years of being on the earth, do I feel like this is fucking whack job president. And I would have fucking stand with him. I would have stood with him if he could have done it. If he could have talked like he talked, like this, not when he was doing that, because it was kind of like when he's just doing his speech. It was great. Stick to your speech. All right, so I don't see anything else major. Like, I can't remember. The GOP is talking about a 1,200 direct deposit again. See, they keep on throwing that 1,200 around again because they're kind of like, I think that they throw around a number every now and again just to keep people like paused and waiting on it. But if it doesn't happen in the next week, if they don't close this bill in the next week for another stimulus plan, it won't happen until the end of August. Because they go on recess. The people go on recess, but they don't, it's not really recess. It's They only convene 1 week a month, I think, and that's because they're taking care of their own fucking areas. Like, they have jobs and shit. They got to go take care of that. So they go and they take care of that, and then they come back and they deal with us for one. They do stuff on it. It's not like they're completely, they're working on it somewhat, but they're not in-house working on it. So when people get very confused on why that is, that because they have fucking jobs. That's always how it's been. It's just, that's the way it goes. That's how the way that's how it's always been run. You can't just be paying people to sit in fucking office playing with bills all day. Like, you just can't. You can't. You won't be able to, what's the word? You won't be able to justify being in office, sitting in office for that many hours on this stuff. And the unemployment is going back down. Now, here's the thing. With the new unemployment, I'm sure there's going to be another, I said this yesterday, there's going to be some type of package on that benefit, but on the unemployment, I don't think it's going to be $600 again. Oh, I know, honey. I know they got paid plenty. Well, who was doing Miss Pelosi, which, you know what? I didn't really see it until somebody made comment about it. But when you are talking about ice cream and people are starving, I wanted to punch her in the face. That was where it came to, because I was like, I want that fucking ice cream. And I was a part of the, like, I didn't have a whole lot of money to have food or anything. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. All right, this is it. My throat is tired anyway. This is the last thing. Oh man, I've been on here for a while. Okay, our beloved Regis passed away, right, Friday. What a great man he was. I mean, he was just so funny. He was just so authentic, and he was so stupid authentic. Like, he did not fucking. He's like, not like me, I'm like him. Don't fucking care. You just put it all out there. Not really, because I didn't do much. I could have been online, but I didn't know really what to talk about. I could have just talked about the news, but whatever. Anyways. Okay, so here's why I'm laughing. Okay? You ready? You ready for this bullshit that I did? I was like, oh my God, Regis Feldman died, okay? And I see it on the internet. My eyes have cut off because of my blindness. They cut off the second part. So I see the first name, and that's it. So I've been thinking that this man's name is Regis Feldman. Y'all got that, right? Feldman, not even fucking close. P-H-E-L-D-M-E-N. Feldman. It's Philbin. Philbin. P-H-I-L-B-I-N. Philbin. Holy shit. Alright? I don't know why. I gotta get my ears checked. There is a couple of times a year something comes out and I'm like, this is not right. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. All right, stop. All right, let's do a cheers. I may bake later. I'm not sure. I may bake later. Maybe. We'll see. But let's do it. Cheers. We didn't do much news today. When I have something to say about it, but I'm going to start to come on every day, try and just chat, have a sesh. The news sesh is the news sesh. But I'm still going to, I just don't have a whole lot to cook with, you know. All right, cheers, you guys. How often do you use Regis's last name, though, right? Regis, you know who the fuck you're talking about. Everybody knows when you say Regis, you know who the fuck you're talking about. I had no reason to learn his last name, although I fucking whatever. Woo! All right, well, I'm glad that you want to come in and... Oh, hi, Cindy. I'm glad that you want to come and join me. Yeah, I did that. I did stupid. All right, well, I hope everybody has a good day. Be safe, please. And... wear a mask if you don't want to die. Just saying. Sterilize your hands. Use sanitizer. Is that what it's called? Antibacteria. Use that stuff. And have a great day. Peace, y'all.